Stop the home search. I found exactly what you've been looking for in the highly sought after Seven Pines community. Now, the two model homes we're going to look at today, the Daisy and the Francesca, both by David Weekley Homes. This is a master built community and it's going to have everything that you've been looking for in a home. Let's hop in. All right, so first off, we have the Daisy. Now, there are two different exteriors that this one can have. What you're looking at here in the video is the exterior B. The exterior A, just where you see the gray parts, is just all white. Now, the Daisy starts at 1672 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom. It can have 2 to 3 baths, a half bath, and then a 2-car garage. Now, when I tell you the detail that is laid out in this home, it's so overwhelming. Definitely reach out to me so I can go over all of the specific features. But look at how beautiful and gorgeous this home is. The video does not do it justice. I promise you, you're gonna want to come out and look at this. Now, it's a little hard to tell in this video, but the ceilings are actually all 10-foot ceilings. The ceiling fans are pre-wired in the owner's retreat and the family room, so that is standard. You'll notice too, the windows, they are custom decorative window seals laid out. You have your custom fitted granite countertops along with the ceramic tile flooring here in the kitchen and breakfast areas, stainless steel kitchen appliances, and then look at the space in this pantry. Super significant, very exciting. Always have to test for the soft close on the drawers. It's my favorite part of any new construction home. Now, this was a really smart idea. This is actually under the staircase. A lot of these I typically see are like extra closets, but they use this for their half bath. Now, we're going to look at the outside of the home here in a little bit, but one thing I want to mention while we're going up these stairs, and sorry I'm super slow, go ahead and pop your popcorn now. The outside is highly customizable and it's different for the other plan. So if you want to see the other version of what's out in the backyard, stay tuned and watch the video all the way through. Laundry room, nice and tucked away. You honestly forget that these are townhomes. Just the amount of space is super significant. So we're starting here in the master room. Look at the detail and the quality. David Weekley truly is one of my favorite builders. You have these oversized mirrors, a sizable walk-in closet, an enclosed shower with a safety glass, and a hand-laid ceramic wall tile. Look at the beautiful detail. I had to touch it with my hand because it's so mind-blowing in person. Yep, just absolutely beautiful. And then you'll walk over here and then you'll see the other bedrooms on the side. Now, David Weekley Homes out here are currently about 50% sold out. So now is definitely the best time to start looking. currently right now with the Daisy, there are 2 move-in ready models available now that are both under $500,000. So reach out to me if you'd want to actually see those in person. Now, every single one of these models has this kind of deck patio area and always going to be in the front of the home. Now, if having outdoor spaces means a lot to you, stay tuned, because once we make it downstairs and we get to that backyard, it's probably what's just going to sell you on this place entirely. Now, this would be a good time to cover the Homeowners Association. They do have one master HOA fee that you pay once a year at $90, and then per month for the Townhome HOA, it's $160. And then they have a $1,000 one-time capital contribution fee that is paid at closing. And then I'll link the annual CDD fees in the description. Now, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, Seven Pines, with their in-home lending, they're currently offering $35,000 in flex cash. If you want to learn more about those types of incentives, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll get that sent over to you. Yeah, I just can't get over this view. It's so beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the backyard. I definitely thought this dog was real when I first walked into the house, so sorry for the jump scare. So you have your built-in patio. Now again, this is kind of what makes it feel not like a townhome, because you have this back area, and on this side of the home you see that those stairs, that's actually part of your property. So we'll be hopping up there in a second to see, but you have this really awesome outdoor storage space underneath. Now that door here is actually locked in this video. I wasn't able to get in, but that's where that 2-car garage would be. Just making our way upstairs. I hope you have the popcorn, because I definitely walk slow. I tripped in one of these takes, so definitely had to cut that out. Look at this. So some of these models, they come with a sun deck. We have a couple that are being built right now. The Francesca actually has one that is ready for move-in with the sun deck. But this is a feature you can get added on to your Daisy floor plan. And as you can see, they are still in development. We have a couple of these models that should be ready in the next 3 to 5 months with the sun deck. Okay, and that is the Daisy floor plan. Now, the one that we were looking at here, I believe, was the Daisy B floor plan. That's again the one with the gray look on the front, whereas the A is all white. That is the one that will be ready in 3 to 5 months. The Daisy B plan, there's 2 that are move-in ready now, but they're both without the sun deck. The ones with the sun deck have about a 2 to 4 month window that are still being built. But let's go check out the Francesca next. Okay, so here we have the Francesca. Now this home, again, it's hard to believe that it is a townhome, and you're gonna see why once you make it to the end. When we look at its version, it has its own personal retreat opposed to the sun deck. Of course, though, don't let that scare you. If you prefer the sun deck, you can definitely add that. Just like with the Daisy, you can add the retreat. So it's all about your personal preference. Now, similar to the Daisy, the Francesca also has the exterior A and the exterior B. We're looking at exterior B. The only difference between the two is B is the darker one, whereas the A is the fully lit one. You have your bathroom here on the bottom, right when you walk into the home. Again, 10-foot ceilings all throughout. A little bit different from the Daisy where you have your dining area, a little bit separate from the main living area. So it kind of takes away a little bit of seating, but it definitely makes up for it with just this openness and how bright and vibrant everything is. And of course, we have to test for the soft close. This one, in fact, does not have it. So that is something to consider when deciding between which model you prefer. Now the Francesca is considered the bigger model by square feet, has about 120 more square feet than the Daisy. So much natural lighting. I can just imagine hosting a family get-together out here. You kind of have a somewhat of a crawl space here under the stairs. Very, very deep, perfect for storing. And once again, I hope you had your popcorn ready because we are slowly making our way up the stairs. Now, while we're walking up, it's important to know that these models have about 3 that are available right now with a sun deck, and then the ones with the retreat are coming up. This room I couldn't go in. That's where the model rep was situated, so I didn't want to disturb him. But basically, it's a carbon copy of this room here that we're looking at. The only difference is that's the room that has that patio, the same that you saw with the Daisy, because again, that's standard in all of their models. You have your laundry room right next to the master bedroom, still tucked away similarly to the other one. Alright, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire home, the master bedroom. Look at all of this natural light you get. Plus, the ceiling, super high, and the craftsmanship is just unbelievable. Now, I will say, if you're considering making a move to Seven Pines, knowing about the community and what's surrounding you is going to be very important in your move. So if this is something you're considering, reach out to me so I can send you my relocation guide specifically to what's around this area. You have Mayo Clinic, you're really close to the Jacksonville beaches, the St. John's Town Center. There's just so much. Feel free to shoot me an email and I'll get this sent over to you ASAP. Okay, so now we are making our way outside to the backyard. Now you're going to notice some massive differences in this backyard compared to the other home we were just looking at. First off, depending on your lot size, you'll see here that the kind of felted green is longer, but then also you get more actual yard to your property. Again, that's super significant if you have pets. or anything like that, this is kind of where they can go rather than just right here on your felt. If it were me, I definitely would choose this model. I have 2 small dogs, and there's no way they're going on my patio. Now, this is what separates the Francesca from the Daisy, is that you can have this private retreat. Honestly, it's kind of perfect for a mother-in-law suite, or if you just want to have your own kind of private getaway from everybody. Check this out. Oversized windows for extra lighting. You have your own bathroom and sink. Again, I cannot believe this is a townhome. Now, from what I understand, there currently is only one Daisy model that is to be built with this mother-in-law retreat. So kind of keep that in mind as we're looking through. Most of the Francescas you'll find are typically the ones that are going to have it. So if you really like the Daisy model, but you would love to have one of these retreats, let me know and we'll see what we can get worked out for you. And then again, as you exit out of the retreat, on the right side is where you'll find that garage. Now again, the Seven Pines Townhomes are currently about 50% sold out, with just a few more models that are going to be built over the next 8 months. So now is definitely the time to start considering and shopping if you're interested in any of these models. In the description, I'll have the move-in ready homes, but if you want to see what's being built and what lots you can pick from, I'll send them to you personally. Hey, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Listen, if you want your own private tour of these models, reach out to me. You never want to go to a model home without an agent. I officially want to interview for the position. So listen, text me, call me, email me, whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's just talk for 10 minutes, see if I'm a good fit for you. And if I am, I would be honored to help serve you and your family. It's a wonderful day the Lord has made. I'll see you in the next one.